They say the road has a way of wearing you down. Long stretches of blacktop, endless headlights, mile after mile of nothing. It plays tricks on your mind, makes shadows out of things that ain't there. That's exactly where Ben Carter found himself one late October night. The kind of night where the moon hides behind clouds, and every mile feels heavier than the last. Ben had been driving since sunrise, pushing through 3 states without stopping. His buddy back home had warned him, "Man, you're burning the candle at both ends. Find a motel. Don't be a hero." But Ben was stubborn. Always had been. That was his first mistake. Around midnight, Ben spotted a neon glow ahead. A weather-beaten sign buzzed and flickered. "Last rest stop, open 24 hours." Ben muttered, "Well, beggars can't be choosers." The place sat just off the highway, surrounded by empty fields. The parking lot looked abandoned, just one rusted-out pickup in the far corner, like it hadn't moved in years. Inside, the fluorescent lights hummed overhead. The walls were lined with faded posters and a coffee machine older than Ben's dad. Behind the counter sat a woman with stringy gray hair, hunched over, staring at a black and white TV playing nothing but static. Ben cleared his throat. "Evening." The woman turned her head, slow as molasses. She gave him a smile, but her eyes never blinked. Ben poured himself a styrofoam cup of burnt coffee and headed to the restroom. The bathroom smelled of damp concrete. Water dripped from a leaky pipe. One stall door creaked open on its own. Ben muttered, "Yeah, that's comforting." As he washed his hands, he glanced in the cracked mirror. For a split second, he saw someone standing behind him, a tall man, gaunt, face blurred like a TV with no signal. Ben spun around. Nothing. Just empty stalls. His reflection stared back at him, but something was off. The reflection's smile lingered a second longer than his own. Shaken, Ben sat at a booth with his coffee. That's when a man slid into the seat across from him. Ben jumped. He hadn't heard the door open. The man looked wrong. His clothes were decades out of style, faded plaid, greasy hair. His skin was pale, almost waxy. "You drivin' through the night?" the man asked, voice low and raspy. Yeah," Ben answered cautiously. "Long trip." The stranger's smile widened. "Long trips'll kill ya. Folks round here, they don't make it past this stop. Road eats 'em up." Ben blinked. "Sorry, what?" But the man was gone. The booth across from him was empty. The diner lights flickered, then cut out completely. Pitch black. Ben froze. The only sound was the faint buzzing of the neon sign outside. Then, footsteps. Slow, dragging, circling his booth. "Hello." Ben called, his voice shaking. A whisper brushed his ear, "You shouldn't have stopped here." His heart hammered. He fumbled for his phone, lit up the screen. Empty diner. He was alone. Or so he thought. The lights flickered back on. The woman behind the counter was staring at him now. "You see him, don't you?" she rasped. Ben's throat went dry. "See who?" "The traveler." Her voice cracked. He follows folks who don't belong. Once you stop here, he marks you. You're already his. Ben shook his head. Lady, I think you need help. She leaned closer. Her eyes were wide, desperate. No, you need help. Get back in your car. Don't look back. Don't stop until the sun comes up. Ben bolted out the door, coffee forgotten. The parking lot seemed bigger. Like it stretched miles into the fog. He rushed to his car, yanked the handle, locked. He could have sworn he left it open. As he fumbled with the keys, the diner lights glowed blood red, figures pressed against the windows, dozens of them. Their faces blurred, all smiling. Ben's keys slipped from his hand. He cursed, dropping to the ground to grab them. When he looked up, the pickup truck in the corner wasn't rusted anymore. Its headlights clicked on, and the driver. The blurred-faced man, watching him. Ben finally dove into his car, slammed the doors, and peeled out of the lot. Gravel sprayed as he hit the highway. His chest heaved with relief. The road stretched on, fog rolling over the asphalt. Just keep driving, he muttered. Just keep driving. For a moment, it worked. The diner faded into the mist behind him. His heartbeat slowed, but then, he checked his rearview mirror. In the back seat sat the man. Blurred face. Wide smile. Drive on, Ben, the figure whispered. This road never ends. Ben screamed, swerving. When he blinked, the highway shifted, the diner appeared again. Same flickering neon sign, last rest stop, open 24 hours. He slammed the brakes, tires screeching no. No, 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 he'd driven in a circle. Impossible, the blurred man leaned forward from the back seat, his breath icy on Ben's ear. You'll always come back. This is your stop now. So, next time you're driving late, half asleep, and you see a lonely rest stop glowing in the dark, keep going, because once you pull in, you might never leave. The road doesn't just take you places. Sometimes, it takes you.